Hello, ninth graders. I wanted to make a quick video just going through what this assignment is going to look like for all of you. It'll look a little different for you because it'll be in a Peardeck, but it'll be all the same slides. So basically what we're going to be doing is reading this article called I Wonder, Imagining a Black Wonder Woman, very on theme with everything we've been talking about this week. That was intentional. And essentially what we're going to be doing is assessing where you are as far as understanding identity. So to get a one, to get a beginning or emerging, you're going to be identifying aspects of identity. For a two, approaching, you're going to explain how aspects of identity develop because of societal influences. Then to get a three, you're going to be thinking about how aspects of identity influence the thoughts of individuals or groups and analyzing that. And then to get a four, you're going to be looking at that analysis of where race and gender intersect. And so on this slide, you'll have a little like a map icon. So you'll put where you want to end up today. And then again, as you're reading, we want you to highlight parts of the text that have to do with race or gender or maybe both. There's also the option to look at it on a Google Doc. So as I'll scroll on the side, it takes up a handful of slides. And if you would rather do it on a Google Doc so that you can kind of look at it all at once and highlight that way, that is totally fine. So there's a link there. It'll bring you directly to making a copy of it, and you can have that for your own notes and understanding. If you do the Peardeck, it'll use the draw tool and you can highlight right on the slide. There should be a specific button for like highlighting versus drawing. So the highlight won't like cover the text. You might know this already. I'm just reviewing the various Peardeck aspects. Then you'll have a chance to do just a quick reflection. What are your overall impressions? What questions or thoughts do you have after reading? There's another link to the Google Doc version if you want that for like copying and pasting evidence. And then we've got 4 questions. So the first question, how is the author affected by racism and or sexism? And there's a sentence starter there. What are 1 or 2 examples from the text that show how the author is affected by racism and or sexism? So that you might want to, copy and paste something from the text. And here's some more sentence starters. Then you've got how have these experiences impacted how the author views herself? And what do those examples show on a deeper level? So thinking about her personally, but also like what does that show more generalized or like more applicable beyond just her one experience? And then finally, how do race and gender intersect in the text? What is the author's impossible situation? That's from the last line of the article. And then you have a chance to do a quick self-assessment. Where do you think you ended up? You might look at this and be like, you know what? I really I don't feel good about where, like my 4 section analyzing how race and gender intersect. I'm going to go back and add a little bit more to my section, to my question 4. So you can always go back and add when you're looking at the rubric and you're like, I didn't quite do that yet. Or if you have questions, that's a great time to be like, hey, Ms. Bedell, hey, Mr. Berman, this was one of the questions I was kind of struggling with. Can we go over it together so that I can move into the 3 or move into the 4? So that's what you're going to be working on today and tomorrow. So you'll have that. Will be available for support during small group. And if you have questions and you're not available during small group or whatever, send us an email. We're happy to help, or a text. We're happy to help however you need. So just keep me posted on how I can support. I'm really looking forward to reading all of your thoughtful responses. See you soon.